What's going on, guys? It's Sep, and today we are going to be going over my new double sidearm build. This is a build that at the beginning of the season I'm like, okay, with new airborne effectiveness, maybe we can mix like Forerunner with like an SMG, trying to make some builds around that. But they've come out with some incredible sidearms this season, such as Dring and Forgiveness. And I'll tell you what, Mechaneer's Trick Sleeve adding the insane AE with dual sidearm, it actually makes sense. So let me kind of go over it real quick. So first of all, I'm using stasis, not solar. I really like the way that dust fields interact, it traps your enemies, and it's very nice to have. You get a extremely low cooldown of 30 seconds before I even bother with cracking the ice. So it's very good. I run utility kickstart so I get my dodge more often as well. It's just nicer to have. So we already have a super fast cooldown for a grenade. That is the beginning of the build, and then the second part is the Mechaneer's Trick Sleeve synergy with two sidearms. So the way that Mechaneer's Trick Sleeve works is you automatically have better handling and reload for your sidearms, but when your shields get cracked, you get a huge damage boost, a very, very significant damage boost to your sidearms, and I am constantly swapping between two sidearms. So no matter what gun I have out, I just swap to my other gun, and it'll have that damage boost. As well as the fact that I got a Forgiveness with an insane amount of range. I could have 100 range, but I want to have the little bit of airborne effectiveness. I think it's just a little bit nicer to have and a little unnecessary to have the 100 range, so I settle with my 90. And I got Harmony. Subsistence is a little bit tough, but I got Harmony. So I run around, I get a kill with Forerunner, swap to Forgiveness, and I get a 2-tapping sidearm due to the fact that it is an aggressive burst. Literally 2 bursts will put down a Guardian with Harmony. It is really, really strong to swap back and forth, and I can play really aggressive with it, and I can play in the air 100% of the time. It's very fun. I used it in trials a lot and played well over a 2, and this is definitely a very viable loadout to run. If you don't want to run Forerunner, I was running a sniper for a little bit, but I think the Forerunner Forgiveness combo is very good, and you can just fully spec into sidearms. Also, one more thing to add is every time I get a double kill with a sidearm, I become charged with light due to swift charge, and I have high energy fire, which is another damage buff. It is a very, very strong synergy that we're building here, and I'm going to show you guys how it feels. Alright, looks like we had a game of Pacifica. This is going to be the drip for the day. I think I used this in another video. Not sure. Also, this is the Forerunner ornament for those that didn't know it had one. Oh boy. A little rusty on the aim. Harmony lasts for a while, so every time we get a kill with the Forerunner, I can just go ahead and swap over. You know, I thought that corner looked weird. I just didn't see them. We can challenge. We do have the damage for it. Very easy 3 burst if you don't hit heads. Let's go ahead and throw that down. There is one behind us, so we're just going to go ahead and rotate out. Figured that we wouldn't get chased. They're actually following. Do have Harmony active. Whoops. Sadly, we did not have any more Forerunner ammo, so I figured getting close and personal would be our best option. They predicted it, or just had the shotgun out in general. They probably just had their shotgun out, to be honest. Got them to peek. There should be one spawning right behind us. As soon as I see him on radar, I can push. We can use the burst for this. Perfect inner accuracy. Not even worried about it. We have roughly 90 with the Forgiveness because of Mechaneers. Oh, looks like they were running around. Kill time on the Forerunner is nutty. We do not have enough health to challenge, sadly. And even though this guy was getting shot, he thirsted. Can't stay alive in every scenario, I suppose. Since we do have the opportunity, I'll go ahead and pick up heavy. This is another Harmony weapon. So if we get a kill with our Forerunner, we buff both our sidearm and our heavy weapon. Let's go ahead and jump into this. And that gave us Harmony on the sidearm. It's always good having multiple weapons with Harmony. Gives you a lot of damage. Is this person inside or outside? I can't tell. Let's go ahead and break the ice so we get the ability regen. Movement was a little bit unpredictable there. I want the kill with the sidearm, and that way we can one-hit body with that, and then we can go ahead and swap back to the sidearm to go ahead and melt. Now we can swap back to the reeds. Just swapping off Harmony weapons. Might have to pop here, it's a little bit awkward. Yeah. Oof. Did get stuck in a nade. Let's go ahead and move towards our storm. Bless in our accuracy sometimes. Exactly sometimes. Got the Harmony active and the damage buff for Mechaneers. Well, can't say I expected that. Can't say I expected that either. Silly little goose. So, as you can see, it is an extremely good combination to have Forerunner because it will constantly activate your Harmony for your sidearm, and if you have a Harmony heavy weapon, then they'll just be able to swap back and forth, and you'll have damage buffs up a ton of the time. Also, whenever your shields crack, if you just swap between your primary weapons, it'll give a damage boost to either Forerunner, which will make it 2 head, 1 body, or to Forgiveness, which will make it a 2 burst. Very, very, very strong. Is an extremely nice synergy to have, and I've been using it a lot in Trials, especially for a map like Convergence when it was the Trials map. It's just very good because Forerunner can lane significantly farther than any hand cannon with an insane TTK. So make sure to give it a try, and if you guys like the video, make sure to drop a like. I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.